guys, Caleb here, right back where I left off with that other review, back to Soundwave. Okay, I just finished his transformation, so you guys are up to speed if you watched that other video. If you didn't, well, you don't have to watch it, it's probably going to be total crap, but I don't care, okay? Posability. His arm can go front, back, full 360, no limiting. Shoulder joint right here. Extra joint, mainly for transformation as I use it, so he can have a weird pose. He has a wrist swivel. And mostly independent fingers. The 3 fingers right here are molded together and can only go out one way. His index finger, on the other hand, is independent, can go up, and also has a little joint right there. Other side, exactly the same, just mirrored, because it's the other side. Oh yeah, and also elbow joint, and double elbow. He has a waist swivel. His leg can go front on a ratchet, and it can go back only one click. His leg can go out, but that's for transformation. His leg can actually go out normally. He has a knee. And his foot is on multiple joints. You can bring it down. No swivel, but it has a tilt. And there's this little bit right here that can bring out, so you can, if you want to give him creepily long legs that won't stand next to each other, because reasons. Yeah, you can see that reasons. You can see those reasons. And on to, well, actually before the head, you can rotate this, bring it back if you want, but you can also bring it up because it's on this thing. And I'm going to move it out of the way for the head rotation. His head can look up. It can look down. And he can look down a bit. But he can do, as Emko says, the squirrel. Squirrel. And he cannot look side to side. It is just on a swivel joint. Oh, did I forget a swivel? Swivel here. Swivels. Who doesn't love swivels? And for articulation, I think that's it. Yes, that is it. Yes. Okay, on to accessories. I already showed you this sensor and the other thing. Didn't do much, but it does do more in robot mode. If you want, you can take one of his hands. I'm going to take his right hand, for instance. Why am I opening it up? Flip open the hatch and bring the hand in, close this up, and if you look closely, there are 2 little slots in here, and there are 2 tabs right here. This works for either hand. And just tab that in, and now he has a little arm sensor. Just gonna leave that on for the rest of the video, because I don't care. Next accessory is that little battery that he had that I took off. First thing you want, because this, well, first thing you want to do is extend it. Grab right here and bring it. Oh yeah, this also comes off kind of easily. Don't worry, I didn't break it yet. And bring that out. And when you do that, wait. Okay. When you do that, there's going to be a little bit in there that pushes on this chrome section. Look. Not sure if you noticed, but when it does that, it pushes this little piece out. And if you have the fingernails, which I barely do, you can see that there's a little groove in there. All you want to do is, if you pull it out, you can see it easier. All you want to do is grab your nails or something that won't utterly destroy this thing and just pull until it looks like this. Nice. This is his concussion blaster. Yes, that is its actual name. It says it here in the instructions. How to put it in his hand is open his hand up, all fingers. There is a tab on both sides here, and if you look closely in there, I think, yeah, there's a slot right there underneath his thumb. What you want to do is just bring that in there. Yeah, bring that in there, and things are in the way. He's falling. Man down, bot down. But yeah, just put that in like that and fold his hand around it. And now he's wielding his concussion blaster. Thumbs up. And if you want, you can just put this back as a battery and store it on his back, which is exactly what I'm going to do for the rest of the video. Okay? Transform. That landed on the floor. And just put it on his back. It just tabs in. Tab. Slot. It's not rocket science, people. It's not rocket science. Next accessory is a gun. And if you are a G1 fan, or just know things of G1, this is Megatron. No, it doesn't transform. And for the people who aren't aware of things from G1, yes, Megatron actually transformed into a gun for Transformers to use. He mass shift. When he transformed from his robot mode, he shrunk down into his gun mode. Same thing with Soundwave and his cassette recorder mode. As you can see, Megatron, if you know guns, I barely do, but I actually know this, is a Walther P-38 pistol with stock, silencer, and scope. If you want, you can have Soundwave hold this thing, and to do so, you can extend this a bit, and just have it fit in his hand. Just fold it around, just fold his fingers around it, and it doesn't tab in, it just sits in there. Fold his fingers around it, and yay. And another thing, if you want, you can actually remove the stock, take off the silencer, and remove the scope. And now he is just a little pistol. He never actually looked like this in the cartoon, he always had that stuff on. And just like Optimus's trailer, it would always disappear whenever he transformed. Yeah. No place to store this, because it originally came with the MP-01 Optimus Prime, which was total garbage. And the only difference between this and that is, one, it comes with Soundwave, along with many figures later to come, and, okay, the camera froze for a second. And for the fact that it has this little hinge here, which, when you bring it down, you can also bring this down and hold it a bit like that. On the original, it would just look like this, which was weird. Okay, putting all that stuff back on. And on to his last accessories. Now, I kind of combined this just for easy storage. Let me undo that. I'm not going to pause this, because that just wouldn't matter. Okay, first thing. A little empty clear box. This is an unfilled Energon cube. What you can do is pop the lid off, and you can see, due to the lid, it just looks like this. And it can plug into Soundwave's chest, because in G1, Soundwave, he was the one who produced Energon cubes and flattened and all the Decepticons would fill them up with something to fill them with energy, and they would compress them down. and they would always look like trippy pink, even if they filled them up with oil, which is black, or a